The following video is an excerpt of a much longer video where I talk about a solo that I wrote over the jazz standard Nuages, written by Django Reinhardt. You can buy the whole thing on Patreon. In the description, you can probably click on the thing and you'll find it there. Or if you join my jazz violin practice club on Patreon, you get it free. Otherwise, just enjoy this little bit of it. Thanks for watching. Cascading, sort of going down in thirds in a way over the changes, trying to really follow those changes, because yeah, like I said, we've got these, like we have earlier, we've got that B flat minor, E flat 7, A half diminished, D7. If you can actually get away with not playing notes that super follow those changes, because they are sort of both related, and all those chords are there in a way to sort of speak about a 2-5-1. I don't know if we want to go too far into that, but because they're there, they've got function, you can sort of just play around G major there and no one would notice. It still sounds good. I'm sure a lot of violinists do that. But what I'm trying to do here is super follow those changes. So when the chords change, and I am playing the sort of right notes, the notes that work well and that are in the chord, all the right chords, whilst using that pattern. Whatever. Alright, make sense? It's a very classic major scale, major chord thing to play. It's the sort of thing that you hear very often. If you can practice that in all keys, it'll really help you out playing over major chords. So now I've suddenly got this double time line that's actually a bit of an answer to that first line, the cascading line that follows the changes. It basically follows the changes, goes down, follows the changes quite heavily, but then goes down using one of my enclosure exercises. And it's really just, I think, around C major I did the enclosure exercise, yeah. Yeah. If you're in the Jazz Violin Practice Club, you will have played that before. It's probably something that you've done loads of times. Why don't we just quickly do it for those of you who don't remember it, or for those of you who have not been in the Jazz Violin Practice Club. That little line comes from this exercise. I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to play it the way up. And then the way down. It's basically an enclosure exercise where we've taken an enclosure and we've added it. Well, we've taken a specific enclosure and we've added it to the C major scale. If you do like that stuff and you're not part of the Jazz Violin Practice Club, join. You'll get to practice that sort of thing all the time with me on Zoom. Nice. And then we finish with a double time. So it's double time version of the line that we played earlier. And then here, actually in a different key. I think I sang it wrong, but there you go. You get the idea. This last couple of lines is it's probably me trying to make up for being so over the top with all of the ideas that I've thrown into this solo. So it's me trying to play some nice sort of melodic, sort of romantic violin. If you enjoyed that clip and you would like more of that sort of thing, you can join my Patreon via the link below, or you can just buy that lesson pack outright via one of the links below as well. Happy practicing.